Hey everybody, it's time to share some loot. Well, hey there guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video and for choosing me to spend this time with. This is my channel, Once Upon a Nursery, and I am Tamra, head Fruit Loop, top dog, and your host as always. Stella had a few words there for us. So today is my hashtag T-Roar Thursday, hashtag Tamra Thursday, where I come into your lives and try to make it better somehow with some energy and sunshine and happiness. And Stella, she's rolling around. She being a roll around dog. Where's she rolling around? Anyways, so squeaky couch, loud dog. Today is a day, that's for sure. So Frosty's down here too. Hello, Frosty. So yeah, I hope that you guys have enjoyed my last few videos. Enjoyed seeing my trip to Branson and all the fun that I had with my sister. It was really, really great. I really enjoyed seeing my dad. I think that out of everything I did, I think the aquarium was probably my favorite, and the Promised Land Zoo, which I will get to that because I'm going to go down the list of things that we did. I did not write anything down. I'm going to do it from my brain. So let's go ahead and get started because I have a lot of stuff to show you guys today. So we left Monday morning on the 3rd. We left on the 3rd in the morning, and it was about a 5.5 hour trip to Branson. We got there, it was probably around 5 or so in the evening, 5:30, something like that. We got checked in at the hotel, we got the car unpacked, and my sister had mentioned that, you know, she said she hoped that I brought a comfortable pair of shoes because on Thursday we would be doing a lot of walking. We did a lot of walking in general. And I was like, well, I have my lugs and I have my Vans, but that's about it as far as comfortable shoes goes. And she's like, well, we need to go to Famous Footwear and we need to get you some shoes. And I'm like, okay. So yeah, we got the car unloaded and everything. Oh, and by the way, they had this little cute little coffee maker in the room, and it had these little cups and this little coffee additions. It has like sugar and Splenda and stir stick, and it has a little creamer in there. So the coffee was actually really, really good. Like, I was really surprised. And my bed, oh my god, let's talk about this bed. The bed was so comfortable. Oh my gosh, I slept so good. Oh, did I forget to mention, I'm sure you could hear it on the other videos, I actually got sick right before we went to Branson. And Sunday night before we left, I felt horrible. I felt horrible on Saturday, felt horrible the Sunday before we left, and then I did not feel very great at all on Monday morning when we were leaving. By the time we got to Branson Monday evening, I felt okay. But I was taking medication, and every day I felt better and better, and just as I thought, right when we left Branson on Friday, I felt fine. So anyways, so yeah, I thought, no, I was like, oh, this is cool, little hotel stuff. So this is all I brought with me from the hotel, though. I thought about bringing like a towel and like they'll charge you for that. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the little cups they put in your room. So very well insulated little cup, little hotel souvenir for me. So, anyways, Famous Footwear closed at 7 o'clock, and at this point it's like 6:30. And my sister's like, let me look on the GPS because it's really hard to make a left turn in Branson, like severely hard to make a left turn unless it's like around 7 o'clock when it's showtime. It's almost impossible to make left turn. So she was trying to make sure she knew which street to turn down because there's a lot of like traffic relief routes, like the yellow route, the blue route, the red route, so there's a lot of traffic relief routes, but she needed to remember exactly which one to take because it's been like 3 years since she's been there. So we rushed over to Tanger Outlet Mall, and so that's like the first place we went. Once we got to the hotel and got everything unpacked, we went to the Tanger Outlet Mall. We went to Famous Footwear, and very quickly found what I wanted. She also got a pair of boots, but so yeah, I found these, and I absolutely, completely fell in love with them. They're so comfortable, and I wore these pretty much the entire time that we were in Branson. But here is my Nikes that I got. So I absolutely love them. They have very quickly become my most favorite pair of shoes. So they're like a dark gray and black. And you can see the little black swoosh, or the little gray swoosh in the black, and then of course the black swoosh in the gray. And it's got those little shiny thingamajiggers on there. Very nice, very comfortable. Oh, I love them. I love them so much. So, and there's the bottom. If anyone's interested in what the bottom looks like. Oh, it looks like horseshoe, doesn't it? Anyways, here's my new Nikes that we got. So after we got done at the Tanger Outlet Mall, we went out to dinner at a place called Hong Kong buffet. Yeah, so we went to the Hong Kong buffet, and we had Chinese, and then we left there, and we drove around. That's what we did. My sister asked me if I wanted to go see the lights, and I was like, yeah, let's do it. So which I was going to tell you guys too, that first video, when we drove around and looked at the Christmas lights around town, like half the lights weren't even on, which was really strange because you could see them, but they weren't lit up. Like the big Christmas tree wasn't lit up. Later on in the week, when we were driving around with my dad, everything was lit up, but I wasn't recording. So anyways, so after we drove around for a while, we went back to the hotel, and I went and got in the hot tub, well, in the pool and in the hot tub, and I literally got in there pretty much every night. I was taking full advantage of the hot tub and the pool while I had it, So I went and got in the hot tub and in the pool and stuff and hung out by myself because there was nobody down there, which was fine. Went back to the hotel room, showered, got ready for bed, went to bed, got up around 7 a.m. and had breakfast at the hotel. Went back to the room and got ready. We pretty much did that. That was our daily routine. We'd get up around 7 o'clock in the morning. We'd go have breakfast at the hotel, which their food was really awesome. Oh my God, it was so, so good. And then we would go and do whatever activities during the day. And once we left the room in the morning, we did not go back until like late at night, except for Tuesday, which I'm about to tell you about. So Tuesday, yeah, we did the breakfast, got ready, and then we went to the aquarium on the boardwalk, which is where all my lovely fish videos came from. Oh my gosh, I loved it. The giant octopus outside was so cool. Like, it was massive, like humongous. Oh, I know what it was. I know. Let me back up. So after we got finished getting ready, we went to Walmart because Walmart was just like a block away from where we were, and so was the aquarium. But we had forgotten a few things. We forgot to bring like a roll of paper towels, and because we brought like sandwich stuff and snacks and stuff like that in case we got snacky at night in the room or something, you know, which that did not happen after all the food we ate. So we went to Walmart. So there were 2 dresses that I had seen in like the past couple of months. One of them was at my Walmart, and then the other one was at Walmart in Shawnee, I think. We stopped to get Halloween candy because we just wanted to do it out of town. So we went to a Walmart out of town, and I actually found that the dress that I wanted at my Walmart and another dress, but they were like $30. And I'm like, and they're off-season dresses, and there's like, no way. But I really love them, blah, 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 blah. So we're in Branson. We go to Walmart to pick up a few things, plastic utensils, paper towels, some paper plates, blah, 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 you know. And we go look at the sale stuff. And lo and behold, both of those dresses are on sale for $11 a piece in Branson. So let me show you the first dress. This one was the one that I found in McAllister that I wanted like so bad. It's got like this ruched waist. Can you even see that? I don't think you can see it. It's got this ruching that goes up here. There we go. Yeah, that's the middle of it. And I will wear these dresses at some point. I'll take a picture. It has pockets. And then it's got this nice, it's long. And it's got this nice little flare bottom on it. I don't know how well you guys can see that. I'm not going to try it on. But anyways, so yeah, this dress. And then the next dress that I really wanted, really bad. It was only $11. I'll show you. $11 was this dress. Now you guys can see this dress. So it's got these nice, like, longer sleeves on it. And it has that same kind of ruching on the waist there. It kind of goes up like that. You can see that. Yeah. Ooh. I'm gonna get lipstick on it. And then I believe it has, yes, it also has pockets. And then there's no ruffle at the bottom. It's just long. Beautiful dress. So yes, got both these dresses. And then we went to the aquarium. And, oh, also on sale for $4 a piece, I got this little preemie sleeper for $6. Yeah, because it's Carter's. It's purple and it's got little bees all over it. And then it's got bees on the feet. Isn't that cute? Gorgeous. And then I also found this one for $4. And it's a rainbow print. And it's a newborn. But I have a baby with me that can wear it. I just don't have one out. But anyways, it's just a little rainbow sleeper. So, super cute. I got these at Walmart as well. So yes, then we went to the aquarium and spent like a while there. It takes a while to go through it. We were probably there for 2 or 3 hours. And when we left the aquarium, we went across the street to Dairy Queen and had lunch. And I got a dipped cone, which I was very happy about because, I mean, we do have Dairy Queen in Oklahoma, obviously, but we don't have any around where I live. So I haven't had Dairy Queen in like years. And so that was really nice. And then we drove over to the Christmas Village, which we didn't realize was on the other side of the aquarium. So it's like the aquarium, Dairy Queen, and the Christmas Village. We could have just walked over there. Anyways, oh, I forgot to grab something. Oh, and it's right there. 2 seconds. All right, you'll see what that is in a minute. So yes, we went to the Christmas Village and I'm missing something. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay. Sorry. Getting organized for the next thing. So we go to the Christmas Village, and the first place we went to was a place called Dickens, like Charles Dickens. And yeah, it was really cool. They had all sorts of things in there. I mean, like anything you think of. Like they had free fudge for one thing, but they had like wind chimes in there. They had jewelry. They had clothing. I mean, just purses, souvenirs, Christmas ornaments, yard ornaments, you name it, they had it. So, from Dickens, I ended up getting a pair of socks with a dog that looks like Hiccup, Stella. Aren't those cute? They're blue, and they have a little, like a darker blue heel, and then the paw prints are the same color. And then it has a little Stella doggy on it. Isn't it cute? I have socks with my Stella. I can wear Stella all over. So my Stella socks. And also, from Dickens, I got this bracelet, which I will take out for you and show you. It's a, oh shoot, what's it called? I can't remember the name of the brand, but here's the bracelet. Let me just put it on. Rustic Cuff is what it's called. So there's my pretty bracelet from Rustic Cuff Jewelry. Well, it's from the Dickens store, but it's Rustic Cuff is the name of the brand. So, isn't that beautiful? They had like 3 different colors of blue, but this one was my favorite one. So, I have already worn it. I wore it when we went to our show, which you've seen, but I will tell you about. So, there's my bracelet. And then, we just kind of walked around the Christmas Village for a little while. Stopping in here, stopping in there. We went to a bookstore. It was a Christian bookstore, and they had all sorts of Christian books. But I found something in there. Oh, there was a wooden like picture type thing, and it was really, really expensive. But then they had these other ones that were Christmas ornaments, but it had the exact same scene as the bigger picture. So I ended up getting that, and it was this. It's Jesus with the lady. It's the healing is what it's called. So yeah, I got this as like a Christmas ornament. It's supposed to be, but I'm just gonna hang this in my room all year round. So yes, I got this, and I keep seeing these everywhere I go. I think it was Amanda, who I first saw on her channel. So I think some lady gave her one in the parking lot or something. Anyways, I keep seeing them all over the place. Like I go in different stores here and all over, like out of town and stuff like that, and I see these everywhere. And I found one, and I got it. It's a little Jesus. Isn't he so cute? I love it. I love it so much. So now I have my own personal Jesus. Depeche Mode. Anyways, so yes, my Jesus. Very, very happy that I found him. And so, yes, we continued to stroll around there. I did not take any pictures. I didn't want to take pictures of every single place we went because I would spend my entire time like taking pictures of things and not enjoying my surroundings and things like that. Plus, I was also sick. So anyways, after we left the Christmas village, we went back to the hotel and changed clothes, and we got ready for dinner, and we went to the Dolly Parton Stampede, which I showed you guys that. And we had dinner and a show, which was very awesome. Oh my God, the food was amazing. They served first this vegetable soup, which I'm not really big on vegetable soup, but oh my gosh, this stuff was amazing. Imagine something akin to like what goes inside a turkey pot pie, but with no turkey. Something like that. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Then they served a biscuit. They served a little Cornish game hen, some pulled pork, mashed potatoes, and corn on the cob. And then for dessert, we had coconut chocolate pie. Cake. Coconut chocolate cake. It was like swirled. It was like chocolate, and it also had coconuts, like swirl cake in it. It was so good. Anyways, so that was really, really fun. When we got out of there, did we do that night? Yeah, I do believe we went to the Promised Land Zoo. And the Promised Land Zoo is a drive-through zoo. Well, they have, this time of year, a light display. And it was the best light display I've ever seen in my life. And it was dark, but you could still see some of the animals and stuff like that. But once you get to the end, this is included with the admission of, getting into the light display. Also, if you tune your radio to a certain station, the lights flash to the music. It was so cool. So cool. I heard Carol of the Bells and Oh Holy Night twice in the same night because I heard both of them at the Dolly Parton Stampede, and then I heard both of them on the Promised Land Zoo light display. And those are my two favorite Christmas songs, Carol of the Bells and Oh Holy Night. So we get to the end, and there is a petting zoo, and they had alpacas, and this was at night too, so there was a bunch of people there too. They had goats. They had this huge pig that was like brown and it had black spots on it. It was humongous. Like, I've never seen a pig this big. Like, it was enormous. And they had some nanny goats. These were all outside, so I scratched a goat on his head because like they were sticking their heads to the bars. We declined on buying food for them just because we figured, people feed them all the time. Well, they're used to being fed, so they were not very happy with the fact that we didn't have any food for them. But anyways, I scratched the goat on the head. He really, really loved it. He kept closing his eyes. And then I go over to the alpacas, and they're like walking away from me. And I'm like, come here, alpaca. Well, one had turned around, and I know alpacas spit, so I was trying to be very, very careful. But I touched an alpaca on the butt, and it jumped. And I was like, sorry. I like backed up, but... So yes, I scratched a goat on the head and touched an alpaca butt. So then over on the side, there's this big building. So you go in the building and there's all sorts of animals in there, but you cannot touch them. This is not petting part of the zoo. Oh yeah, this is not for you. You guys do not believe what they had. Remember I told you that I went to the Oklahoma City Zoo and the main thing I wanted to see was lemurs, and I did not see them. There was lemurs. There was ring-tailed lemurs, and then there was brown lemurs. And the brown lemur was literally like right up against the glass. And he was like spread eagle eating cereal or something, and he had his foot on the glass. Like, and then he was like almost eye level with me. He had his foot up on the glass, and he's just sitting there with his little belly poking out, just like eating cereal and stuff. And he puts his hand on the glass. I put my hand on the glass. And like, so like for $15, you can have an experience with them where you go in and you just sit with them. But it's not like 5 minutes. You get to sit in there for 5 minutes and that's it. And the lemurs were, except for the brown one, everything was sleeping. But they had these little spider monkeys that were going crazy. Like one of them had like a stuffed animal, like monkey. We saw a bush baby. And we saw these squirrels. Oh, I can't remember what they're called now. They weren't like typical like squirrels you see outside. They were like black and brown. I can't remember. Like, I know they weren't bush squirrels, but it was something like that. But anyways, we saw a bush baby, and I saw this hybrid rabbit, and it like went up on the edge of its little enclosure. There was a bunch of guinea pigs too, not with the rabbit, but just in general. There was probably like 30 or 40 guinea pigs in this little area. Those little things are mean. But anyways, the rabbit, it was a hybrid rabbit. He like gets up on the side, and like we were almost nose to nose, and I'm just like, I can't pet you, little bunny, I'm sorry. But anyways, back over there by the bunny, you guys did not believe what I saw. You don't believe it, so I'm just going to tell you. I saw a fennec fox in person. I did. He was sleeping. Fennec foxes are my favorite kind of foxes. I love foxes in general, but the fennec... You saw nothing. The fennec fox is my absolute favorite, so I almost cried when I saw him. I stood there for the ages just watching him. I stood for a long, long time watching the lemurs. Like, I could not walk away. Like, they're just adorable. They did move around a little bit. They were sleeping for the most part, but a couple of them, like, woke up, and they're, like, licking each other's necks. I don't know. It was really cute. And then they went and woke up the other lemur, and then, like, they moved around a little bit, and then they went back to sleep. So, but it was so, like, I loved it. It was so much fun. Anyway, so that was Tuesday. Wednesday, we went to, we went outside of Branson. We went and picked up my dad and my stepmom, and we went out of town to this place called Mansfield. And we went and saw the Laura Ingalls Wilder house in Mansfield, Missouri. This was her rock house. This was the second home that we toured. The first home was her white house. I don't know if I can... There's a picture of it on my ticket, but it's kind of in blue. But that was her house that Almanzo built for her. And then further back on their property was the rock house that her daughter Rose had built for her. We went in both of these houses. We went to the museum and hung out there for a while. It was so cool. Like, it was very, very cool. I didn't realize I was going to love it, like, so much. But, oh my gosh, it was so much walking. Like, so much walking. There's also a garage that housed Laura and Almanzo's first car. The car was not there. But anyways, we got to see their different things that they had, like, for their farm, different horse things, like plowing things. Their old license plates were hanging on the wall. There's all sorts of things in there. I was tired. I didn't really look around. I just kind of sat in one spot and was just like, yeah, this is cool. It was a very small area. I mean, it was a garage. So anyways, we did that on Wednesday. And when we were coming back through from Mansfield, we stopped and had lunch at a place called Hucklebuck's Barbecue. So if ever you are near Branson or near Mansfield, Missouri, stop at Hucklebuck's and have some lunch. The people are amazing. They're really, really sweet. Their food is so, so good. Like, so good. Go to Hucklebuck's. They're amazing. So yes, if you love barbecue, you will love Hucklebuck's. That is for sure. So if you guys want to have a look at the menu, just in case, but this is their menu. I'm sure you can also find them online. But yeah, stop at Hucklebucks because you will not regret it. Not regret it at all. So they're open till 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday. And they open up at 11 to 8. Sunday they open 11 to 2. So stop in at Hucklebucks. All right, and so then we got back into town, and we went. Where did we go? Oh, me and my sister, my dad, and my stepmom went to Branson Landing, and we walked around there, which was amazing. We got to see the Christmas tree lit up, and songs and things like that, and there's just shops and things all over. I finally got to go to a Kilwins, which is this famous chocolate place where they make homemade chocolate there, by handmade chocolate. Didn't get anything. It was so expensive. Like, oh my god, it was so expensive. Like crazy expensive. Like, there's no way. No way. Anyways, they had these little chocolate turkeys that were like that big. They were $100. So, I'm not even kidding. Thanks for the tariffs. Anyways. So yeah, after we walked around there for a while, we took them, my dad, my stepmom, back home because they had to work in the morning. And then my sister and I went through a different drive-through light display, which it was okay. It wasn't quite as good as the Promised Land Zoo, but it was okay. It was called Let There Be Light. So it's all right. It was supposed to be like a 45-minute encounter. It literally lasted like 7 minutes. We drove slow too, so anyways, it was beautiful, just not as beautiful as the Promised Land Zoo. So then we went back to the hotel. I went and got in the hot tub and all that. Showered, went to bed. So woke up Thursday and had breakfast. And then we went back to the Tanger Mall. Because we had only just went there the one time to get shoes. And then first place we went to Carter's. And I got some stuff at Carter's. So let me show you guys what I got. I found this on sale. It's a preemie. And it's cream colored, and it's got little pumpkins and ghosts and bats and little tiny, tiny polka dots all over it. So this, of course, will be for next year. But for $5, I mean, why not? So I got this little outfit at Carter's, this little sleeper. And then I got these socks, which there's gray, light purple, and then another purple. And then there's dark pink, and then a lighter gray. So I got these little socks at Carter's. And then I got this little outfit. It's a jacket with a hood. And it's got little hot air balloons all over it and little tiny polka dots. And it does come with pants. Yep, comes with pants. And it comes with this onesie. This is, can't wait to see the world. And it's got a sun and clouds and a hot air balloon. I just thought this was so precious. Oh, I just love this like so much. So yes, this is what I got from Carter's. My Carter's haul. And then we went to the Stella. Okay. Stella's down here now. But anyways, hi Oyo. Okay, so after we left Carter's, we went to the cosmetics company. And we're just looking around. But this is not the kind of place that we would generally go to. I mean, I'm talking like they have base in there, just like liquid base, you know, like you would buy at Walmart or whatever, but not CoverGirl, but Estee Lauder, stuff like that. Like $95 for a bottle of base. Yeah, like $75 for a bottle of nail polish. I'm not even kidding. What? Found this bottle of perfume, a couple actually, that smelled really, really good. $250 for a little bottle. But we did find a pretty good deal. I used to have a makeup subscription to Ipsy. And they give you, every month they send you samples of things from Sephora and stuff like places like the cosmetics company. So they had this deal that you could get 6 items for $16 in a bag. So that's what I did. This is a cosmetics company store on it. So let me tell you what I got. Which I got 2 of these, but it is that the same thing? Yes, it's a Smashbox and it's primer. So here is the primer that I got. I love Smashbox, like so much. You couldn't get more than 2 of each item, and they had several, but the ones I got were the only ones I wanted. Which I wanted 2 of these, so it worked out perfectly. But yeah, so I got some Smashbox primer, and then I got some Darphin. It's smoothing cream. Is that what it says? Yeah. There we go. So I got that smoothing cream. So it's just like moisturizer, basically. And then I got some Dr. Jart. It's lotion. Intensive Smoothing Repair Milky Lotion. So this is also for your face. Anyways, so I got that. And then okay, so I had to let the dogs out. Who let the dogs out? Me. Me. All right, so anyways, so I got another Darphin. This is like day and night cream to put on your face. And then this is oil control moisturizer. So, you know, you want to take care of your skin. Very important. So, Lab Series oil control. So yes, that is what I got at the very expensive cosmetic company store. So yeah. And when we left there, we went to Old Navy. And I did find it could be considered either a short dress or a long shirt. It was way too expensive. And I was like, no way. I did find it later online for like $17. It's on the way. So yeah, it's really pretty. But anyways, when we left Old Navy, we went to the Buckle. Pardon me. I drank some of my sparkling ice over there and got the burps now. So we went to the Buckle, and I did find, well, the sales lady actually found this shirt, and she and my sister talked me into it. It's not something that's generally like my style, but they both really loved it on me and said it looked really good with my skin tone and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, fine. So I got this shirt. Yeah. So apparently it looks really good with my skin tone. But yeah, so here's a shirt that I got from the Buckle. When we left the Buckle, we went to Silver Dollar City. Silver Dollar City opened at 1 o'clock, so we were there about 1:30-ish. Spent the entire day. Oh, I left something out too. When we went and picked up my dad and my stepmom, I mentioned the little Jesus that I got. And they're like, oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. You're not supposed to keep those. You're supposed to hand them out to people. And I was like, well, I got it because I wanted it for me. Anyways, so I was saying I wanted another Jesus. And my stepmom's like, here you go. So she gave me this little bag that has Jesus in it. So I got a second Jesus. And the little card in there. Of course, I'm sure you guys know this one. But it's John 3:16. For God so loved the world, he gave his one and only son, and whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. So that is what's in there with my little Jesus from my stepmom and my dad. I left that out. So yes, spent the entire day after that at Silver Dollar City. We rode the train. We saw the lighting of the Christmas tree, which was amazing. I got this all day cup. You pay $22 or $19, and you can fill up this cup anywhere for free for the entire day. And I filled up this cup 5 times. So yeah, anyways, but yeah, we rode the train. We had lunch there. I got food at this place called the Sawmill, and I just got a burger and fries, which was really, really good. And then we got a mountain cookie, which it was chocolate chip, and I swear to you, it was bigger than my head. It was like that big around. We got some funnel cake, and we just got one with powdered sugar. I didn't want one with all the stuff on it because like they had Oreo cookie and toffee and like all kinds of stuff, but that just was too sweet for me, and I was afraid that would make me sick. I got Dippin' Dots, and seemed to me like I got a cinnamon roll at Eva's or something like that. Can't remember. Anyways, and then we, went to all sorts of different shops and things like that, and then we went back toward the beginning, which there was a place called Molly's. I don't remember the rest of the name of the restaurant, but it was Molly's something or another. We had dinner there, and they have like a Christmas dinner type buffet. So I got turkey, mashed potatoes, and gravy, and carrots. It was really, really good. Had a piece of pumpkin pie. The only thing I say is the pie did not taste very good. It tastes like it was store-bought, not freshly made. So my only complaint was about that was don't get the pie. So if you go to Molly's in Silver Dollar City, don't get the pie. It was no good. Okay, so I spent the entire day at Silver Dollar City. So when we got done there, we went back to our hotel and just hung out there for the rest of the night. I did not go to the pool and the hot tub that night. I instead spent the evening, well, it was night. We left Silver Dollar City at like 8:30, almost 9. They closed at 9 or 10. Anyways, spent the rest of the night packing, and then we got all our stuff loaded up Friday morning. We met my dad and my stepmom at Shoney's for breakfast, and then we headed out and we came home, and yeah, that's my trip to Branson. It was a blast. We had so much fun, and I'm really glad that we got to do that and spend that time together. It was great. It was just so much fun. So the funny thing is that so the beds in the hotel were like amazing. So we get home and I go sleep in my bed, which is a firm mattress. Because, I mean, my sister's had it for a while. She bought it for my brother when he lived here. And neither one of us like firm, but my sister likes firm, so she got a firm mattress. I've had trouble sleeping in that bed. I put blankets on top of it with, over underneath my sheet to make it softer. Moral of the story is when I woke up Saturday morning, like I had a horrible headache, my neck hurt, my shoulders hurt, my lower back hurt, my hips hurt. Like I felt awful. I felt horrible. And I was telling my sister how bad I felt, and she was like, well, she's like, why don't we just go get a new mattress then? And I was like, okay. I mean, it's the bed will stay. When I move out, the bed stays. It's her bed, But she was due for a new one anyways, because she has had that one for a while. So after she went and picked up our grocery order and we got everything put away, we went mattress shopping, and I got a new mattress that is very much like the one at the hotel, and I have slept great. Oh my gosh, it's hard to get up in the morning. That bed is so comfortable and so soft and so amazing. So anyways, that's all the story. So yeah, it was amazing. It was so fun. And if you guys are looking for a fun thing to do around Christmas time, if you really enjoy seeing Christmas lights and that sort of thing, having an exciting but old-fashioned kind of a Christmas experience, I highly recommend going to Branson, Missouri. I also recommend booking in the summer, because if you wait too long, you won't get a hotel. We barely got a room, and we booked in August, I believe. Yeah, so it books up fast, but it's worth it. It's awesome. It's amazing. Anything you could possibly think of is right there on the Strip. You got miniature golf, you got go-karts, you got the Hollywood Wax Museum, Ripley's Believe It or Not, restaurants to throw away. Oh, I forgot. After we went to a place called it was after we dropped off my dad and my stepmom. We went to Cakes and Creams. That was on my video too. And I got a piece of turtle cheesecake. Then we went to the Promised Land Zoo. All right. I guess that was after. Oh, wait. That was, that was on Wednesday. Yeah. So yeah, I did leave out Cakes and Creams. So that's actually across the street from Dairy Queen. So you got Dairy Queen on this side and Cakes and Creams over here, and then the aquarium, and then yeah, anyways. All right, so I'm going to wrap this up because this video is very, very long. I hope you enjoyed seeing all my things that I got. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today while I showed you all the loot that I got while I was in Branson and gave you a rundown of the places we went to and the things that we did. I hope you really enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed the videos I have posted. So yeah, please consider hitting that like and subscribe if you haven't. Hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified every time I upload a video. Comments and sharing are always welcome. And please be sure to check out my short videos right here on YouTube, as well as my remixed reels and photos over on Instagram. And I will leave a link to my Instagram in my description. And yeah, I love you guys so, so much. We'll go back to regular videos now that all this is done. So yeah, and if you are having a good time hanging out with me, why don't you go ahead and click that link right up there, and that will take you to another video of mine, and we can continue hanging out and continue having fun. All right, I love you guys. See you next time. Bye.